What's up, everyone? This is Gail Dudley with your news in motion. Today is Friday. Y'all got that Mimosa Friday. Mimosa Friday. We got it going on. All right, y'all, just put it in a coffee cup. Good morning, Pastor Alex. I was just sitting here thinking, I said, we need some music. We're going to have to up the game a little bit because it's Friday. And I wanted to be so Friday. So today is Friday, September the 18th, 2020. And this is Gail Dudley with your news in motion. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the numbers and get them out the way. Good morning, Brenda Randleman. The coronavirus numbers, for cases, y'all know I go to the World Health Organization. If you followed any of the news yesterday, y'all, the news was on and popping on yesterday. I thought it was going to be a slow day and we could lay back and do some question and answers. No, that went out the door. So y'all, our cases, there are 6,875,103 cases. Deaths, there are 202,219 deaths. He knew. Good morning, Deborah. And recovered 4,155,655 have recovered. So again, if you saw any of the news yesterday, you saw some press conferences with leaders with the World Health Organization. You saw the occupant fight back, just all kinds of stuff. Y'all, news was popping yesterday. So I wanted to start off with the numbers today to get those out the way. The other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take the person who wins. Good morning, sister. I'm going to take the person who wins. You know how I normally wait for that till the end and say who the win is? Well, for the win, I got to start off there after the numbers. For the win, Olivia Troye. Bam! Yes, Olivia Troye. Y'all know she was the top aide to Vice President Mike Pence, and she resigned, and she came out with everything you need to know. She let the world know. Now, here's the question. Will the world believe her? That's the question. But she gets the win. That to me is integrity. And I think one by one, people are coming out saying, I can't do this anymore. I believe the Lord is convicting the hearts of people. That's been one of my prayers. I've been saying, God, open the eyes. Y'all know we've been talking about it here, about Lord, remove the scales from their eyes. Just remove the scales even from our eyes so that we can see clearly. So they're coming out, y'all. They're coming out. So, she's a longtime Republican, and she says, this is what I'm going to do. I'm coming over to this side, and here are my reasons why. And she gave detailed information. She even said something very great about her boss at the time, Vice President Mike Pence, but then he threw her under the bus. And it's like, you can't keep doing that. You cannot keep doing that. And if you are the man of God who you say you are, you know God is going to tug on your heart and convict you. And he's going to have a choice to make. So I just wanted to say that. Now get this, y'all. The judge said, not on my watch. Did y'all see that fall out yesterday? I was like, what is happening in the news? It's so exciting, y'all. It's so exciting. The federal judge orders the Postal Service to reverse changes that slowed mail delivery. That's a win. The judge issues an injunction against the United States Postal Service and calls them a politically motivated attack. That is in the order. Y'all, that is in the order. That is what has been filed in the order. And he says, I want this done immediately. The judge is like, I want this done immediately. There were 14 states that filed a lawsuit against the United States Postal Service. And we are all glad that they did, because why? It just doesn't address those 14 states. It addressed every state in the United States of America, y'all. That's a win. And in that injunction, the mailboxes are supposed to go back. The sorting machines are supposed to go back. Everything's to go back before they started slowing the mail. There you go. How about that, y'all? All right, y'all, vote. If you saw my Facebook wall, I had a vote link up there that had our forever president, President Barack Obama. And the link is, and if somebody wants to put this in there, www.votesave.us/Obama. Again, that's votesave.us VOTESAVE.US/Obama. And he lays out a clear plan that all of us can use. I was looking to see if you could download the plan. I wasn't able to see a download, but we all know we can just screenshot with our phone or our computer or whatever and have that plan. But check that out, y'all. And here's why. Here's my argument today. Here's my argument. HuffPost reported that Attorney General William Barr reportedly told federal prosecutors to aggressively consider charging violent demonstrators at anti-racism protests with plotting to overthrow the government and other serious federal crimes. Who's doing that? Who's doing that? I don't know who's doing that. Now, there have been violence at some of the protests, but it's not the Black Lives Matter protests. As we know, those have been 93% peaceful. There's a study that came out maybe about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Those have been 93% peaceful. So where's all this other stuff coming from? Barr told U.S. attorneys around the country during a call last week to pursue federal charges whenever they could. What's happening? Oh, and by the way, he compared the coronavirus stay-at-home orders with slavery. Say what? I'm a little confused. It's almost as if the more people are coming out against this administration who have been inside the administration, the more they are saying, oh, we're going to do this. So we can get into some crazy stuff, y'all, but stay the course. Stay the course. All right, y'all, they are really falling apart. The Trump health official takes leave after conspiracy rant. That's Michael Caputo. I want to make sure I say his name right. Y'all may have seen this news start rolling out on Wednesday. The politically appointed Assistant Secretary for Public Affairs at the nation's health department is taking a leave of absence. They're losing it. They're falling apart. This follows his posting a video of himself accusing the government scientists fighting the coronavirus pandemic of having a resistance unit and of plotting to undermine Trump, which is all conspiracy theory. Caputo's science advisor, Dr. Paul Alexander, will also leave the Department of Health and Human Services entirely. Y'all, they're falling apart. That's what's happening. All right. And you saw what happened. I shared yesterday that CDC Director Redfield was like, no, the mask is your best defense right now. The mask is your vaccine right now. They're starting to take a stand. Y'all, and I'm like, thank you, God. All right, y'all, looky here, looky here. Guess what else I found out yesterday? An independent journalist, Wendy Singelman, appears to have been the first to report that a Rudy Giuliani company got a PPP loan, y'all. Yeah. And that wasn't initially recorded. It wasn't initially recorded in the list of all the recordings of everybody who received them. So, according to government records, the loan, which was part of a Small Business Administration payroll protection program coronavirus relief package, was awarded on April the 28th. To a company called World Capital Payroll Corp. It's a registered S Corp headquartered at 445 Park Avenue in Manhattan. Those records show, get this, y'all, those records show that the company received between $150,000 and $350,000. First of all, why can't you just land on a number? What do you mean they receive between $150,000 and $350,000? A taxpayer-backed federal funds, which can be fully forgiven. Y'all, Rudy Giuliani's company received a PPP loan. And this woman, I give kudos to Wendy, who dug, and she's an independent journalist. She found this, she traced it, came back to be a company of Rudy Giuliani's. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And it can be fully forgiven, y'all. And so, of course, he don't know. Also, his private law firm is registered at the same address. Hello, somebody. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's falling apart. It's falling apart. All right, y'all. France, Germany, and other EU countries will welcome child refugees after the Moria fire. Over 4,000 children were urgently in need of relocation after the refugee camp was destroyed. So let's be in prayer for them. With nearly 13,000 people, including 4,000 children, now left without shelter as a result of the disaster that reduced the overcrowded camp to ashes. So that's Germany Interior Minister said that they're welcoming all the survivors that are out there. And I share that to say, I hope we do the same with those who are losing all types of their homes, homeless shelters and so forth in the West, where the wildfires are just raging and blowing through there. So we're hoping that we all step up and say, yes, we have places for you. That's why we give back. So when you volunteer, when you give to nonprofit organizations, that's what happens. What's done in the dark. You're right, Brenda Randeman. All right, y'all, get this, talking about being out of the country. Y'all, they're the Barbados done told Queen Elizabeth, girl, bye. That's really what they did. Barbados, the Caribbean island nation, plans to remove Queen Elizabeth II as the head of state next year. They're like, peace. You got to go. We don't know why. When looking at this, it just says that they said it's time for her to leave. They're going to do it themselves. Well, there's that. I guess people are just getting tired. What you think? All right, y'all. New York City, Bill de Blasio is furloughing himself and nearly 500 staff for 5 days spread across 6 months as part of an effort to close a pandemic-induced $9 billion with the B budget gap. So he's furloughing himself and 500 other people. Florida scraps. Get this, y'all. Get this. I'm telling y'all, news was in motion like crazy on yesterday. Y'all, Florida scraps federal $300 per week unemployment boost. You'll remember that. Remember that. People were like, we're not doing that. This was the memorandum that the occupant signed, trying to act like he's giving all this money. But there was a loophole. There was a trick. There was a hidden secret to this $300. I tried to tell y'all, one day y'all gonna start listening to me. So this is what happened in Florida. His boy, the governor, his boy in Florida says, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing it because we can't find people to match this. So they've given up that $300. Now, it's sad for those who were getting the job benefits. But see, when things are done wrong, they don't pan out. So people get excited and say, yeah, I'm going to get money. They're taking care of me. They're looking out for my well-being. Well, now, nope, didn't happen. And more states are saying no to that because of the strings that were attached to the $300. I'm telling y'all, one day y'all going to start listening to me. All right, y'all, get this. This is a love story. The WBNA star, Maya Moore, marries the man she helped free from prison. She did that. She did that thing in July. She paused her basketball career at the age of 30 in February 2019 to work on a campaign to free Jonathan Irons. Y'all remember that? Irons, who is now 40, had been serving a 50-year prison sentence over the shooting of a homeowner during a robbery when Irons was 16 years old. A judge ruled in March that prosecutors had suppressed fingerprint evidence that could have helped prevent Irons from ever being found guilty. He was freed in July and they got married. What a love story. Something nice, something nice. All right, y'all, the Big Ten. Y'all asked for it, y'all got it back. The Big Ten has voted unanimously to kick off its football season the weekend of October 24th, reversing course after pressure from President, the occupant of the Oval. I'm just reading the news, the press release, so I had to say his name. President Trump, and new guarantees on the availability of daily testing. Each team will play 8 games in 8 weeks, leaving no room for error or bye weeks. So there you have it. Those of you who've been waiting for Big Ten to come back, they're back. So I guess I'll just say OH. Y'all know what to put in there. IO. So, y'all, that is really a quick rundown of today's news. Y'all, there's so much news. There's so much news. All right, y'all. Did y'all pre-order y'all's copy yet? Yep, it came out yesterday. I got the press release. I pre-ordered mine. It comes out on November the 17th. That is Barack Obama's book called The Promised Land. The Promised Land. It is $34.99 currently on Barnes & Noble. I think the regular price is like $45. I don't care. We're just going to make sure we're going to flood it his way. But his book, The Promised Land, it comes out on November the 17th. All right, y'all. I want y'all to have a great weekend. I want y'all to continue to wear your mask. I want you to practice social distancing. And I want you to wash those hands, okay? My inspirational message, I almost forgot. My inspirational message today is this. I can do, you can do, we can do all things through Christ Jesus who gives us strength. I'm praying strength for you today. I'm praying strength for myself today. There's so much greatness that can come out of the work that we're doing, and collectively we can make a difference. There's no doubt that collectively we can make a difference. All right, y'all, that's a lot of news. I gave y'all 12 things today. That's a lot of news. Y'all get your plan. Again, go to www.votesave.us/Obama. He has a full plan up there. He has a nice video to go with that as well. And then again, I can't help but give a shout out to who, y'all? Olivia Troye. Olivia Troye, y'all. She was a top aide to Vice President Mike Pence. She came out, boom. This is what's really going on behind the scenes. So you got to get excited about that. You got to get excited about that. Hello, Deidre. Hi, Demia. I see y'all popping in. Hello, Diane Ladybug. All right, y'all. That's it. That's it. I did this in a short time today. Y'all should be happy. And by the way, y'all got y'all's mimosas? Make it a great Friday. Until Monday, I am Gail Dudley with your news in motion. Today is Friday, September the 18th. Y'all be safe. Mask, distance, hands. Peace out. Love you.